and Local Government Act, the Kampala Capital City Authority Rules of Procedure for Councils, and the official stamp for your office.
Congratulations, Mayor.
Your office. After giving a speech, we shall go up and hand over the office to your official. This is the gift for your
Basaffe mu Katonda abaliwo mujje tufune ekifaananyi ne mmeeya ate era tujja kusaba n'omukulu Kabaka bwa Buganda ow'ekitiibwa naye tukusaba ojje oweegombolola ku lwakibuga namuyise edda bwe nzijukira nti ajje naye kino wakati nga tukola enteekateeka etusaba tukozese obwangu bwa kitalo nnyo ekifaananyi kya mmeeya n'abazadde abamuzaala and then lastly bazadde ba owekitiibwa mmeeya abali ku mulimu ogutakinga pictures ez'enjawulo tukozese obukugu n'obwangu tusigaza kati ebifaananyi nga bibiri byokka. Owekitiibwa RCC, owekitiibwa chairman wa NRM Lubaga, naye tumusaba gyalabikireko ku bifaananyi eby'ekijjukizo bino. Naye wakati tukuba ebifaananyi ne mmeeya de lastly but not least ekifaananyi kya town clerk ne mmeeya waffe elect. So gondere katufuna ekifaananyi ekisemberayo ddala akawa Lubaga ne mmeeya. That is the last speech.
The agenda is an inaugural speech by His Worship the Mayor.
But by the Spirit of the Lord, mentioned in Zechariah 4:6, when the forces of political insurgency raged and the storm of violent elections threatened to swallow our mandate, the Almighty stretched forth His righteous right hand and declared, touch not my anointed, and do my prophets no harm. Psalm 105:15. My soul magnifies the Lord, for He has broken the gates of brass and cast the bars of iron in sunder, preserving leadership for such a time as this. As we cast our eyes toward the horizon of this new tenure, I prophesy that the next 5 years will not be defined by stagnation or lack, by spiritual multiplication and divine restoration. I declare over Lubaga division that lines are falling unto us in pleasant places, and truly we have a godly heritage. That is Psalm 16:6. I may take immense pleasure in thanking my family for their unwavering financial support, spiritual, every special way. I appreciate my dear wife, Mama Namuli, for always standing by my side amidst all the prevailing political challenges during the campaign season. Thank you so much, my dear wife. My committed and dedicated team that fought tooth and nail to ensure this victory we are celebrating today. Among these are my staff, the executive, my esteemed foot soldiers, and parish mobilizers all over Lubaga division. I cannot mention that you enough. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me in a unique way to extend my appreciation to the leadership of my mighty party, the National Unity Platform. My party leaders have been highly instrumental in guiding any leadership throughout the last tenure, but most importantly, they have trusted me with the second term. In the same vein, allow me to report to you that my president of the National Platform is currently out of the country, His Excellency Setamu Chagulanyi Robert. Because of the political witch hunts that forced him to flee his country. Presidential elections, after the concluded presidential elections, we should therefore pray that our country becomes a safe one for everyone to enjoy their political and other inherent rights. Having said that, I now officially offer myself for service to the people of Lubaga division. On the 27th day of January 2026, the people of Lubaga went to the polls and accorded us the executive authority over the 13 parishes and 133 villages that comprise the mighty division. I pledge to undertake every task humanly possible for the good of our division. Lubaga is a highly unique division. We proudly house a number of big structural activities in this division. We house the palace of the Kabaka. He blessed us when we were coming here. The royal drums at Kaboa, the historical tombs, that's the Kasubi tombs, and the Kabaka's lake. Many other spiritual centers of the Christian faith, including Namibek Archdiocese, Lubaga Cathedral, the Wednesday Adventist, the Orthodox Church, and one of the biggest Pentecostal church, that is Kayanja's Church at Miyako Center. Commitment within ourselves as leaders, we shall deliberately continue building a strong working relationship with all the stakeholders by God's grace. I know we shall achieve more together. Ladies and gentlemen, our focus and emphasis in the last term leaned heavily towards infrastructure development, which most of us witnessed, working hand in hand with Kampala Capital City Authority and of course the Minister of Kampala. We shall successfully expand our paved road network from 88 2.5 kilometers to 116.48 kilometers over the S5 that was worked on. Major urban arteries including the extensive habitation of Lubaga Channel. We have that is in Rubian and Longuja, and many other channels in Ubiji and also Bawarakata. Different areas here, we have the Lubaga around road spanning from Kabaka and Jagala to Nabunya Road. As well as Odi Mubende, which is being concluded. Ma Road was concluded, Gala was concluded. A number of roads, Sentema was concluded, Mutesa 1 was concluded, Zito Road was concluded, that is in Mutundwe and Naja 2. A number of those roads have been concluded. We have Onigwas with there is one at Mapera being worked on now, that is between Sentema, Mapera and the Nabulaga Road. So a number of trees have been concluded within this year. But vital drainage expansions around the key economic centers. To celebrate these technical achievements, we must address the structural bottlenecks slowing our progress I stand firmly before this council to champion the cause for full economic and administrative devolution. All to a division. I know now, since we have the mayor from NUP and the Madam Director, we are going to make sure that the devolution is fully developed as it's supposed to be, done by the Kampala Capital City Authority Act and Section 35, Part B, as scheduled.
Lubaga division
The hard work of Lubaga's citizens directly they gave their funds for the developments in priority areas. By the principles of devolution and one of our core values as NUP is service delivery, integrity in leadership as performed leadership we are where we are elected. As we leaders, we are the bakozi. Favor do, then manatulonda bossi baffe nga mwemuna tuzo bakolera bakama baffe abatulonda abantu baffe abali wano mwenna we are boss. One, solid waste management. Solid waste remains one of the biggest challenges facing Kampala. To aggressively counter this, we prioritize community cleanups as I've been doing, Okobi drives, through KCCA Wayonje initiative, and our operational targets include increasing our operational garbage trucks fleet. Honorable Lord Mayor Sarongo, Paramount Ronald. We are, since he's on top there and not and spoiling of their business in real time of the rains, the drainage channels within this area. Fair taxi rates and economic relief, our ground rents, garbage collection charges, these unfair. Our primary goal this term is to business owners must not be frustrated by punitive enforcement, while and effective settlement of all our property rates disputes. Abantu abasoma mayumba gaabwe abantu bajja kwa musolo naye abantu balina mbega okupangisa twabateeka for security, constant uncertainty and threats of evictions all the time, risk of violence and safety. Furthermore, we have to organize division committees.